close to $250 a day per person.
Yeah.
I'm not paying that.
Yeah.
Laborers make what? Even now they make what, about 150, 125 cash a day.
Yeah.
Especially if you're paying cash. If you're not, if you're paying taxes and stuff like that, then they make like 175, and they take taxes out. But it still comes out to be that.
Yeah, absolutely.
No caller ID. I can't stand them. They're usually political campaigns. Don't ever give to a political campaign.
Yeah,
they will call you up forever.
Constantly. I do know.
I gave Obama, and I've been getting a call from every...
Yeah?
And they're not just Democrat, but Republicans. Oh, you gave them money, maybe you might give them...
That's the game. Are you dissatisfied with them? Give us money now.
Right. And so you get called, and they use no caller IDs. Some crazy reason. But that's neither here nor there.
So you have a place next door and across the street.
Right.
So it's 2 houses, and then it's...
I got a 3-bedroom and a 2-bedroom.
1, 2 units, 1, 2, 4 total units.
Now, what I didn't know, and a lot of people complain with L&I, but L&I was my friend.
Yeah.
Because usually, if you follow code, and if you follow it strictly, you don't have any problems.
No.
You won't have any problems.
Right.
In the future. And so the guys, oh man, they would if I went down to West District, or I got to know the old guy, McNaughton. I use the McNaughton rule for making your living space.
What is that? I'm not sure what that is.
I call it the McNaughton rule, but we came up with it. When you have a basement and living space, you got to have 2 entries, one to get down and one also to get out.
Right.
So you're supposed to put a door in. Well, you don't have to really put a door in. You can put a large size window.
Yeah.
If you ever go back over Zach, look on the side and the back, and have stairs come up to it.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me that from down at L&I down at, and so I pick their brains. I saw one of the girls, she was downtown, she said, oh my God, let me run, let me run. I'm like, hey, you guys are city servants, hey, I make them earn their money.
Yeah.
Hey, how should I do this? I did the stairway wrong. Okay? It's cold it's just barely cold for the opening.
Oh, okay.
But how should she said, you don't change it. It's going to cost, you got to rip everything out.
Right.
And rechange it.
Right.
Okay? You add another step on it, it's going to, that's not going to work right. You're going to have to put all new stairs in.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to live with it. You carry a mattress upstairs, you'll find out the problem. But they told me so much. I've learned so much, and I knew a lot of the old guys. Schleppy, that used to work at, he's dead now. What was his name? Schleppo, but we used to call him Schleppy, his nickname. I knew the guy that supposedly committed suicide for the property that fell down in Center City.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Ron committed suicide. I think maybe somebody bumped him off.
Ugh.
I kind of think so. The guy was too nice. He's not like that, gets going to depression. It's very positive. But these guys, they helped me.
Yeah.
What I didn't know, they would tell me, hey, this plumber you got, and this guy.
These are the L&I people.
Yes, some of them were a-holes.
Yeah.
None of them asked me for bribes.
That's good.
I didn't offer, but.
In Philly, that's nice. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. It is because they knew that I was learning, so they were willing to help.
How did you actually meet the L&I folks?
When they came out to do inspections and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So really, I learned them when I had the contractors working next door.
So they pulled permits. The contractors pulled permits.
And they had inspectors come out.
Gotcha.
And I would talk to the inspectors. I said, this don't look right. He says, it'll pass, but yeah, it should be, these joists aren't really sistered properly. And, they would tell me and admit to things.
Yeah.
Now, maybe they were paying, the old contractors were paying them.
I see.
But, when I got them, I wouldn't pay them. Nobody asked me for any money.
Yeah.
I did help a few of them out, though. I had extras, like one guy, he collected fireplaces like that.
Right.
I had 2 of them. I gave it to him.
Yeah.
Mirrors like that I came across.
Sure.
I had 3 of these. Okay? I gave him 1.
Yeah.
You help me, I help you. It's scratch your back, treat them for lunch or something like that while I'm talking to them.
Since you brought it up, did you find that over the years in your experience that the L&I folks here in Philadelphia generally are going to want bribes or stuff like that? Or
I never had one ask me
because I've
for
only
money.
heard stories.
I never had one ask me. Now I had one work for me on the side, so I don't know if you want to call that a bribe or
I
not.
don't think that's a bribe.
No, he did work. He did work for me on the side after his hours, and then when he couldn't do it, one of the students, because he used to also teach a course on how to pass the what do you call it, the master's test
To become a contractor?
to become a master plumber.
Oh, okay.
He taught that
Serious.
course. Yeah, he did that on the side, and they knew his job knew he was doing that.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong.
Yeah, so I never really had anybody that like came out and.
Have you heard stories of other people?
I've heard people, guys that had connections with the water department, a plumber, that they will come up and hook up city water.
Is that right? Wow.
Free with the water company, telling them to do it. Calling them up, say, hey, look, I got a what do you say? I have a hoagie shop for you. Come down here and get this hoagie. And he will come down.
That was the code.
That was the code. He will come down, put the water line in, no meter or anything, and they're getting free water. That's prevalent, and it does go on. It goes on with PGW.
Yeah.
It's the city. Just nobody's garden. They let the fox into the chicken coop.
All my years, I used to work for people doing flips and stuff like that. Much younger, 10, 12, 15 years ago when I first moved to Philadelphia after college. And a lot of those guys just didn't pull permits at all. So their relationship with L&I was, look out for L&I. Let's pretend we're not doing any work and that kind of thing.
What? For insurance reasons and everything else, I still got permits we've done there for 10 years ago. I got them in a folder back there somewhere, probably in the basement. My insurance, I've always had good insurance.
Yeah.
Never been declined for it. Plus two, I just don't have any problems.
Yeah.
Well, I know where the problems are going to be. Like from over there were some of the things we didn't correct.
Right.
Like the main line coming in or something like that.
Yeah.
Distribution of outlets and stuff like that. So
like
you look on my walls.
Like the breakers will flip if there's too much power going in and stuff like that.
You look on my all the things that we've done new. I've got the right number of outlets on every wall.
Right.
I've got the right proper service, and I tell people that rent from me, I said, you can plug.
It's all Romex line now. It's all
that knob and tube, I ripped it out.
Yeah.
Took all the old copper out.
You did that for all the places?
Yeah. Put new copper in.
Yeah.
New wiring. New systems.
Yeah.
Now finishing work, like especially here in this house, like I got the oak and stripped it down. I did the floors over in their house. I did them myself.
Yeah. Did you do three coats on that one? You did.
Yeah, that's what my wife says. That's why she's upset. I could do it for the tenants. That's the biggest beef you have. You do things for the tenants, but you won't do anything for your family. That's a big pet peeve.
Is that like a reoccurring thing?
Yeah, it is. It is. Because, look at that. That's all oak, but it's not done. It's not finished.
Right, it's not finished yet.
It's not finished. So some of these places, you can still see the paint, in the eyes.
Right.
Where it's not completely done. And it's just... I'm not finishing it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Is this your full-time job now, then, managing the properties?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have another job at some time, and then this took over? Or what was that? If I may ask.
I worked for the Census Bureau.
No kidding. I did that one summer also.
Yeah, but I was with Commerce Department.
Good for you. Wow. How many people work for the Census Bureau? Very cool.
Yeah. I worked there full time. I always had 2 or 3 jobs.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because we got 7 kids.
Right. So
they
you
all
did
went
a lot
to private
of different
schools.
Things. Oh, okay.
All my girls went to the Baldwin School.
Right.
My boys either went to private schools. My youngest boy, we had the most trouble. He went to a Catholic school, but he had graduated from a charter school.
Gotcha.
A decent charter school, and you know, we helped them all out through college.
Right.
So it was like, you know, I always had a job and maybe 2 or 3 side jobs.
Gotcha.
And